Welcome everyone once again to PS2, your favorite sports channel. In this video, we will be focusing on the performance of Larissa Iapichino and Malaika Mihambo in the women's long jump final at the 2025 European Athletics Indoor Championships in Apeldoorn. But before we begin, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned as we bring you key moments from the exciting world of athletics. Now let's begin. This is 23-year-old Larissa Iapichino from Italy. A world-class long jumper, Iapichino is the 2025 Diamond League final winner and holds a personal best of 7.06 meters. She has already claimed multiple national titles and 2 European crowns, the European Under-23 champion and European Under-20 champion. She was a silver medalist at these championships last time in 2023. Her consistency on both the national and international stage makes her one of the premier names in women's long jump today. She drives hard through the runway, keeps her rhythm steady, hits the board well, lifts into the jump, and ends with a clean landing in the pit. 6.71 meters. Not a bad jump at all to begin with. And who doesn't know her? This is 31-year-old Malaika Mihambo from Germany. One of the greatest female long jumpers, Mihambo is the 2021 Tokyo Olympic champion, an Olympic silver medalist in Paris last year, and a 2-time world champion. Mihambo is a consistently elite performer on the global stage. Her personal best is 7.30 meters. Mihambo begins her campaign with a decent jump of 6.45 meters. Iapichino comes in for her second attempt. And that looks like another strong jump from the Italian. But she's just over the line by the slimmest of margins, and this one goes down as a foul. Now, Mihambo with her second jump. And Mihambo, too, oversteps on her second jump to register a foul. And that is one big foul. She is not just over the line, she is over the takeoff board itself. Iapichino now with her third jump. A powerful, controlled sprint down the runway. She hits the board beautifully, explodes into the air, holds a long, elegant hang, and that's a clean landing out in the pit. That looked big. You can see the excitement on her face as she walks out of the sand. And there it is, 6.94 meters. A new season's best for Iapichino. She moves straight into the lead with that jump. Now, Mihambo steps up for her third attempt. She's sitting down in 6th place at the moment, and you can feel the tension after watching Iapichino take the lead with the season's best jump. What kind of response does the German superstar have here? Although it was a good jump, Mihambo does not look very excited, because she knows she overstepped. It's her second foul, a much smaller one, but it's a foul nonetheless. She's been having a problem overstepping for quite a while now. That's why she is one of the athletes who supports the new takeoff zone. The takeoff zone reduces the risk of overstepping, and it was trialed in Germany this year. There have been calls to replace the current smaller takeoff board with the takeoff zone, but consensus remains divided. Iapichino still leads the field as we move past the halfway point of the competition. She's on the runway now for her fourth attempt. Another powerful sprint, hits the board well, and that's another strong jump from the Italian. This one comes in at 6.78 meters. She is in fine form this evening, consistent, confident, and firmly in control. Mihambo chose to conserve her energy and passed on her fourth jump. Now, she steps onto the runway for her fifth jump. Sitting down in 7th place, she needs something big here, either to challenge Iapichino or at least pull herself back into the fight for the podium. And we all know Mihambo can change everything with just one jump. And Mihambo gets a solid jump away, good lift, and clean landing. And it's 6.65 meters, an improvement, and it moves her up into 5th place. But it's still not nearly enough to threaten the medals, let alone challenge Iapichino. She'll need something much bigger on her final jump. Iapichino now on her 5th jump. Another smooth sprint, crisp takeoff, and clean landing. She sails to 6.69 meters, a strong, controlled jump. The Italian is still in the lead and managing this competition beautifully. This is it for Mihambo. One last chance to produce something big and fight her way into the top 3. Smooth acceleration, perfect takeoff, and a strong finish through the sand. And look at her reaction. Fists clenched the moment she lands. She knows that's close. Maybe not 6.94 meters, but definitely a big one. And now listen to the crowd. The announcer calls 6.88 meters. Mihambo jumps into the bronze medal position on her final jump. You just cannot keep the German champion out of the medals and spare a thought for the athlete she's just pushed out of 3rd position. That will sting. And Iapichino is back for her final jump, but at this point, it's only a formality. She has already secured the gold. Let's see if she can improve on her best mark here. Larissa Iapichino is already celebrating in the sandpit. She is the new women's European indoor long jump champion. What a competition we just witnessed between Iapichino and Mihambo. Larissa Iapichino was on song right from the very first round, smooth on the runway, powerful off the board, and consistently hitting marks above 6.60 meters. She set the tone early and never really loosened her grip on the lead. It was a masterclass in control and confidence, and she dominated this final from start to finish. Malaika Mihambo, on the other hand, had a shaky beginning. The rhythm wasn't quite there in her opening jumps, and she found herself slipping down the order. But as always, you can never rule out the German champion. In the final stages, she found that familiar Mihambo spark, produced a brilliant 6.88 meters on her last attempt, and clawed her way into the bronze medal position. A reminder of why she's one of the greats. In the end, Larissa Iapichino takes the gold, and Malaika Mihambo claims the bronze in a dramatic finish. And that's it from us for this video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to PS2, your favorite sports channel. See you soon with more athletics action.